Hey, what's up, guys? How we all doing? Welcome back to another day, another stream. What's good? What is good, my friends? Make sure you do drop a like on the stream. Let's get the stream going. And yeah, we'll take a look. We just had some PPI data. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, welcome back to the stream. Make sure you do drop a like on it. I'm going to be looking at... We've not really had much change in the market, have we, over the past 24 hours? But we have just had PPI come in. Producer price index came in a little bit below forecast. That is what's just caused this hourly spike on Bitcoin and come all the way back down. So, yeah. Apart from that, not much doing. Not much doing at all, is there, at the moment? However, we do have some potential interesting opportunities coming up in the near future on Bitcoin, which we'll look at today as well. But yeah, let me know who we've got watching. We've already got Crypto J commenting. Hello, mate. Gold Sniper, how are we doing? But yeah, this hourly spike was just caused by PPI data. And are we going to get a push up on Bitcoin today, or are we going to get a push down? That is the question, isn't it? That is the question. I mean, we've had a sequence of these higher lows forming, haven't we? So to the upside, we've obviously got the CME gap, where price would also come into a supply zone. To the downside, we've got wicks that need to be cleared out and taken. So which way do we go? Personally, I favor this is what I put in the Stonksy Discord. I favor this. Let me know what you're favoring at the moment. Hello, Block Pro. Yes, absolute legend, the trading legend himself. Block Pro is in the chat. But yeah, I'm favoring this. I would like to see a push up into the CME gap, close it, come into supply, and then drop back down. That also follows on. I've already got my order in to short that $86,500 if we can get there. Be shorting it with 5,000 USDT at 2x leverage. So I've already got my order in on that. And where would it be looking if that comes in? I'd probably be looking down towards 80 as a minimum if we get this. I'd like to see that. I'd love a run of the lows, but we'll see. But this is what I'm favouring at the moment. I mean, if we get the push down first, whether we sweep this low and then come back up, or maybe we just drop all the way down into here, we'll see. But I would like to get short first, if the market gives the opportunity. Florin, how we doing? Afternoon to you. But let me know what you guys are looking at in the chat. Block Pro, I imagine you are going to be looking for shorts as well. I imagine you'll be looking for shorts too. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know what you're looking at. What would you like to see the market do? But yeah, I mean, compared to yesterday, we're pretty much at the same place, aren't we? We've had a bit of choppiness. Obviously on Stonksy, we got the close out of the red background yesterday. It went into the green, went up, then closed just above entry there. We had an hourly of red, and that's come out now as well. So it seems like the market can't make its mind up. But if we turn, it gives it a bit more of a clear outlook if we do this. Got the range low up here to the upside. Got the local low here. We've got this previous range high zone here as well. And then obviously we've got the origin of the move that led to the breakout to the upside. So plenty of levels, just a game of patience, isn't it? It's a game of patience now. I have become a full Forex and gold broker a bit. Oh, okay. What does the bot say? The bot will be in if this hourly closes as it is, the bot will be in a no trade zone. The bot was in a short down here, then it went into a long here, then it will be in a short actually at the moment. But if this hourly closes back into a no trade zone, then it will come out of that. Looking like at a small profit as well if it closes as it is. We've got 18 minutes left going on that. So yeah, maybe we get this, maybe we don't, who knows? But that is what I would like to see. But yeah, what else have we got? Obviously, we've got ETH not doing much at all. ETH has still got the red background as well, as you can see here. Stonksy opened 2138-ish. Still open down at 1900. Still in the red background. So yeah, nothing much doing on ETH. Obviously on ETH, we've got 2,100 to the upside, which it needs to close back above for a daily close. We've got 1,750 odd, which we tagged most recently. And then to the level to downside, we're looking at the 1,500s. So again, just a game of patience, isn't it? It's a game of patience waiting for an opportunity to come up. XRP is showing strength again. Not looking like it wants to dip out of its range. We've not had a breakdown on XRP yet. So that's where we're up to with that. We've got Sol just chilling in it. Just chilling around this daily pivot zone. Still in the red background as well. GM Dave, aka the trader. Yeah. That's my that's like, well, originally I had that's just like my normal Google account, but it had my name in it, so I thought, well, I should probably change this to something, and I couldn't think of anything else at the time apart from the traders, so that's what I put it as. But yeah, good stream yesterday, mate. I enjoyed it. What happened with that 1 minute? Yeah, there was a PPI. There was producer price index. Came in. There's a red folder. Red folder data release. Yeah, came in below forecast. That's what caused the spike across Bitcoin and obviously leading on to altcoins. Are we still going to dip into the 70s? Potentially. I mean, nothing's a certainty, is it? That's the thing. We don't know for certain whether we will or we won't. It still remains a possibility, yeah. It still remains a possibility, and I think it remains a very good possibility that we dip into there. But it's not certain. It's definitely not certain, that's for sure. So all you can do is wait for price to show you, can't you? I.e., reclaiming this range low would obviously put low 70s off the table for now, because obviously we would reopen the range up here. Until then, it's kind of in no man's land. If we have a look on the daily, we've obviously got the CME gap, which I've got outlined. We've got the local low, which we put in on Tuesday. But apart from that, we've not really got much. Obviously, we've got this slight little interruption here where price bounced on Tuesday. But apart from that, there's not really much. Obviously, we've got this zone to the downside where price found resistance for an extended period. We've then obviously got this candle here, which was the origin of the pump up. So this was the candle that broke the range. Also, pretty much ties in with 2021 all-time high as well, give or take $100 or $2. So that's the origin of the move candle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a game of patience. Wait for the market to show its hand. Oh. Says James. What's going on? What is happening? What's happening? Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep going off? It keeps turning. Are you guys getting this as well? It keeps turning the screen off if I click a comment. I'll just have to read it out then. Annoying. I had my 30x short stop loss at 83,860, exactly $9 below its peak. Dave says Justin, hello mate. Hello mate. How we doing? I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what is going on. Can you guys see me okay? How we doing, Justin? You okay, mate? Great to see you. Make sure everyone drops a like on the stream and subscribes. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe. But yeah, what's everyone up to? Altcoin season yet? Definitely not. Definitely not. It's definitely not altcoin season, no. Dave, I will puke over my screen. Why is that? Why? Why are you gonna puke over your screen block? What's going on? Do you mean if I keep doing this? I don't know why it keeps doing that. We got 45 minutes until US Open anyway. Let's have a little run through this list. We've obviously got hype with extended weakness, haven't we? We're now testing the lows of where the price held before its run up. Obviously, we had launch, sell off a little bit. Demand came in here, and then obviously expansion. So price is currently, let me get rid of these squiggles, these upwards ones anyway. So this is where obviously price ranged. But yeah, it's looking like it's breaking down further. Now, obviously, Justin told us on Monday that $11 is kind of a magic number for early investors. But it's not really too far away now, is it? So who knows? If it keeps going lower, you just got to wait it out and wait for price to bottom out. It looked like a short LSD trip. I don't know why it keeps doing it. It's so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, that's where we're up to on hype anyway, and minus 6.5% today. And this could potentially be its lowest 4-hour close. Wait, where did the previous one close? Previous one closed up there. Yeah, this would be its lowest 4-hour close ever, wouldn't it? Obviously, we've got another 3 hours and 11 minutes of this candle, but this potentially could be its lowest ever 4-hourly close. So interesting stuff on hype. Interesting stuff on hype. Yeah. Looking like the sell-off is not subsiding. So that's where we're up to on that. One of the biggest losers that I can see anyway on the watch list. Got XLM ripping, isn't it? Relative to everything else anyway. Still short on the 4-hour from up here. So yeah, but today up double digits around about 10% pump. And where did it come into? So price came into here. So yeah, this would have been a prime place for watching down here. Where did it exactly tag? Yeah, it tagged it perfectly, didn't it? If we zoom in, as you can see on the 4-hourly chart, all these 4-hourly candle closes and opens and wicks around this level. Exactly there. That is bang on where the price bounced. So yeah, nice little reversal there on XLM. What else have we got coming up? Let's see what have we got coming up. What else is relatively different to everything else? They've got TIA down 4%. Nothing massive, but bigger than the rest that I can see anyway. We've got Rare. Obviously, that was... So that one looks like maybe it's topped out now. That one's maybe looking like it's topped out. This obviously went on an insane run. What did it do? Did round about 5x in a matter of days. But it's looking like it's distributing down now. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else grabbing my attention that I can see. Unless anything else. Auction and LAI. Justin is saying auction. Let's go with that. And LAI. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, what a run that's been on the past week or so. Yeah, from last Thursday. Done nearly a 3x, didn't it? From here upwards. What a run that is. Wow. It shows you just how fast things can turn around as well, doesn't it? Because obviously this thing from its December high down to its, what's that, January or February? I can't see. Anyway, it was down 72%. Down 72% in, when was that? February. So yeah, just over, yeah, probably about, what, 5-6 weeks, down 72%. And then, you know, within a matter of weeks/days, or back up for another 3x. I mean, just here in the past week, it's done a 2.5x. So yeah, massive. Oh, wow. Another example. There we go. There we go on this thing as well. Jesus. Oh yeah, this thing got murdered, didn't it? This thing got absolutely murdered. I've never heard of this before. But again, another example of, you know, from its December high, down 93%. That's shocking, isn't it? Down 93%, but then, you know, since yesterday, did nearly a 3x. Well, around about 3x, yeah. Currently sat at 124% gain. Yeah, big movers. Big movers across them too. Yo, let's go, says Crypto Bro. Yes, how we doing, mate? How are we doing? How's the fasting going? Is it getting easier? As the fasting got easier, I imagine it probably does after a week or two. You would think, anyway. Maybe it doesn't. I've got SLF still continuing to range, still hitting the roadblock here. Still hitting the roadblock around this zone here. You could probably make that you could probably make that thinner, to be fair, couldn't you? You could probably stick it up there if you wanted to. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, still hitting a sticking point. We've got Sonic bouncing up. Today. Up 8%. Obviously retraced everything of its fast pump that it had. Obviously fast pump to the upside and then distribution down. Pretty much this is what everything looks like on a high time frame, isn't it? This is only a few weeks, but high time frame, this is exactly what everything looks like. And yeah, maybe we'll have a flick through. Let me know if you want me to look at any altcoins. Hard had to stop the gym. Hard had to stop the gym. Yeah, I bet, mate. I bet it's difficult, isn't it? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? How do like football players go about, you know, like say if they've got a game on like a Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon or something. Obviously, you know, they can't break the fast, can they? So how did he play? You know, whether it's a full 90 minutes or a lot of it without any food or drink. Insane, isn't it? Insane. How many weeks have you got left to go? What's the time frame you've got left to go? Howdy, Steve-O. How are we doing? Let's go and have a look anyway through. Actually, I'm just going to get a quick drink. Wait there. Won't be a second. Don't know what's going on with the settings today. It keeps turning everything off. Press one button and everything goes off. Right. Let's go and have a look at the settings anyway. Let's the settings. The market. What are we doing on Bitcoin? It looks like we're dropping down. Yeah, we're dropping down, aren't we? There's a real sticking point for the price here. You can see, can't you? All this price action around sort of this kind of zone here. You know, all these wicks dipping into it. Obviously, this one and this one have gone a bit above. But all this price action coming into here, right below, right, 84,000 and below, really. Price just can't seem to get above it. Screen is gone again. Screen's up for me. We don't see. Screen is up for me. Are you not seeing? Are you not seeing? Can you not see my screen? Hang on. Let me try and fix it. Right. Maybe we're on now. Maybe we're on now. Are we back on? Are we back on? Let me know. Let me know if we're back on. We should be back on. Back. Yes. Yes, Dennis. Thank you for everyone letting me know anyway. Thank you for everyone letting me know. Not sure what happened there. Yes. Yes, people. Right, we're back. Okay, we're back. Make sure you drop a like on the stream as well and do subscribe. Also, if you're looking to trade anything today, click that first link in the description, stand up to BLOFIN. Let's have a look through to see what we've got going on anyway. So obviously we've got Bitcoin. Anything that grabs out for the past day, let's click through. Maybe something that's not on our watch list that is in the top 100 that's moved decently over the past day. Sonic, we've already looked at that. If you've got any suggestions, whack them in the chat. Sandbox has had a little bit. No, there's nothing really much going on. There's a handful of outliers. I suspect it will be maybe things outside the top 100. I suspect it may be things outside the top 100 that are providing the bigger moves. You got AXL with a 6% move. There's one that's had a big move. Binary BNX. Don't recall ever looking at this before. Let's go and take a quick look. See what Binary has been up to. What have you been doing, Binary? Minus 16%. Ooh. Yeah, so this thing had a royal pumping, didn't it? This thing had a royal pumping. Yeah, fast move up and then slow grind higher and then bang, one last hurrah and then retracing down. I suspect this thing will probably come back into where it started eventually. No sound. You must be James is saying no sound. Can everyone hear me loud and clear? Everyone hear me loud and clear? Let me know. Is everything good with the audio? Tau daily descending wedge coming to apex. Don't know. Let's have a look at Tau. We looked at Tau. I don't know if it was yesterday, but it might have been the day before. So what did you say? The daily descending wedge. Let's take a look. So Tau's coming into a pretty interesting area. Well, it already has come into an interesting area. So obviously, as we're looking at Tau, the first thing that stands out to you is that this zone here has been where price... You can't really see it too well, can you, with these green backgrounds on Stonksy? Let me just turn that off. So this is where price has obviously come in historically. You know, found support here, retested, held. Retested, held. Obviously, it had this big wick on the liquidation event in the summer, but held, and then obviously tested again and held. Now, if Tau does break down further, we're probably looking into there. So pretty big area. And this is the thing I would be focusing on more so than a pattern. We'll have a look at the pattern in a second anyway, Scott. But I would more be focusing on this horizontal high time frame support level. Because if we get a breakdown from here, it's going to come and fill in. It'll come and fill this wick in on its way, but there's nothing to the left-hand side to suggest where it stops. It will likely come into test demand inside this consolidation idea that led to the move higher. So that's where we're looking at with Tau anyway. I remember Tau when it was down here as well. I remember someone tweeting about Tau around like $50, $60. Yeah, and I never bought in. What a mistake that was. What a mistake that turned out to be. But yeah, I would be focusing on this high time frame zone. Loud and clear. Oh, he's trolling me, is he? He's trolling me. Being trolled by James. Let's have a look anyway. So you're talking about a falling wedge. Maybe this? Is this maybe how you're looking at it? I don't know. Is this maybe how you're looking at it? Like that, I imagine. Something like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Fits the category and formation of a falling wedge for sure. But personally, yeah, I'd be focusing on it holding this horizontal. And the thing is, until it breaks here, anywhere in this zone looks like a decent buying opportunity. Because again, you know, price came in here. And what has it done? It's bounced, what, about 10, 20% since then? So, I mean, until if and when / this breaks, it's probably a good buying opportunity. But yeah, what a run on Tau. When you go back and look at it. Huge run. Absolutely huge run. Thoughts on Supra, fairly new L1. We'll take a look now, Phil. We'll take a look now. Thank you for your recommendation. Let me just go and stick the poll on because we are 27 minutes away from US Open. So let's stick this poll on. And go and take a look. Alcohol is a bad thing. Let's get along and drink to finish it. Save water and drink beer. I imagine it sounds like you're already on your way to drinking it. BTC seems to have thought 8 a.m. was the open today. We had PPI. We had producer price index. That's what caused the spike today. So if you see on the 1 hour or whatever time frame you're looking at, this spike here, yeah, was caused by producer price index coming out. It's a red folder. US economic data release. It came in below forecast, but yeah, that's what caused this spike and then obviously retrace. So if you're looking at the chart wondering, what was this? US Open isn't now. Yeah, we had some economic data come out. BNB's doing well today, isn't it? Just on this hourly candle, actually. Big old hourly candle on BNB. Coming in to test supply here. That led to the sell-off. Yeah, big old spike on BNB there. Make sure you get your votes in. Are there any... Yeah, there is actually. Do you know what ICT there is? It's funny you mentioned that. I actually do know of one that there is. This token is actually based around an alcoholic beverage. It's called Degen Distillery. Ticker drink. Whoa, that has been crushed. 150k market cap. Whoa. I remember this on launch. Oh dear. Yeah. But to answer your question, yeah, this is a token around. Bloody hell, it's only got 10% circulation as well. Wow. But yeah, this is a token based around an alcoholic beverage, but that is that chart is pure death, isn't it? With only 10% in circulation as well. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, that escalated. Yeah, no, yeah. That did, didn't it? It really did. But let's see what's going on the poll anyway first. We've got 64% of people thinking up, 36% down. Let me know in the chat what you want to cover. Any topics, any altcoins, any questions. Let me know in the chat. Make sure you drop a like on the stream as well and subscribe. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you'd like me to cover. Just going to get a quick drink again. CoinGecko has said 73k is last support for bull market. No, I think it can dip below. It can dip below, but it would have to recover quite quick. So we'll take a look at now. Hello, what do you think of Sui? Overall, good network. Yeah, if we look at the chart. You can see here the struggle to get back above here. So if we go and look at Sui, you can see price traded in this range for a little bit. Obviously, come up here, found support, consolidated, bang, found resistance, dropped off, retested support down here, came up, found resistance again, and then bang, blew through. Now, price then came down, tested it once, twice, third time, broke through. And then ever since, we've then rejected off it. Obviously, rejected off it on Monday, rejected off it yesterday. So price is now back into this range. So, really, I mean, in essence, we just need to reclaim this level, this 237 level for a daily close. And then obviously hold above. And then this area, potentially, yeah. This area here, obviously you can see around there. That will probably prove a bit of difficulty on a rally back to the upside. But then you clear that and you're probably looking back towards here, maybe. Maybe here. But yeah, decent run up anyway. But yeah, this is the challenge, Sui. Reclaim this level and hold back above. But if we go and look at what... so they've said 73k is the last level of support. Not really. So I think that price can definitely come in and test this, yeah. But I wouldn't say 73k. I would more give it a zone of testing instead of like an actual level. Like, I think it can probably go down towards 69k as long as it recovers. So, for instance, we could get a trade into here and it would probably end up being like this wick here. So we'd probably then see absorption back into like 72, 73k after clearing this. And then maybe close the daily candle around here. And then maybe we see a bit of choppiness. And then obviously what we want to see then is to go back up. But that's my thoughts on it anyway. More importantly, what are your guys' thoughts? Big thank you to everyone who's tuned in so far today as well. We've got 20 minutes until US Open. But yeah, you guys let me know what you would like. Should we take a look at the Mag 7? Let's take a look at the Mag 7, what they're doing. Pre-market. So Nvidia is a little bit up. Pre-market. We've got Apple down again a little bit pre-market. We've got Meta down very slightly. Microsoft up slightly. Amazon down a little bit. Tesla around the same level as yesterday again. And Google, same thing. It's not too much movement pre-market across the Magnificent 7. But yeah, what should we do? Let's go and see. Should we take a look at the Stonksy Twitter? The unbelievable, amazing Stonksy Twitter, where I post fantastic stuff every single day. If you aren't following the Stonksy Twitter, make sure you do come and give us a follow over there. It would be great to have you following. Just above 6k followers at the moment. More speed, more power. Yes, says Spud. Let's give him a little yes on that. But let me know what you guys would like to look at. What should we go ahead maybe over and look at some news stories to kill the time? We got 15 minutes. Should we go and head over some news stories? Let's go and have a look. We don't want to look at that, do we? US Bitcoin ETFs break outflow streak with 13.3 million inflow. So far, ETFs have seen 1.33 billion in outflows in March. So that's just literally just traditional investors and institutional investors getting scared of the breakdown, isn't it? The breakdown of the range. And it's currently, so this would have been yesterday. So as we can see here, yeah, big outflows on a couple of days, especially on the 11th, 10th, 7th, 6th. Big outflow days, but yeah, marginal inflows. ETH is just seeing, I mean, look at this. If you look from the 24th of February onwards, it's had one inflow day. It's had one inflow day since the 20th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 trading days. Unbelievable. What else have we got going on? Ethereum average gas fees dropped 95% 1 year after Denken upgrade. So the average swap is costing 39 cents. This is what happens with ETH, isn't it? It's the double-edged sword. So the double-edged sword is when the network's busy and congested, obviously gas fees are up a lot. But then that's only showing that people are actually using the network and obviously, you know, making swaps, buying NFTs, whatever it may be. But it shows that people are actually using the network and the network is busy. When it drops like this, obviously, yeah, it's good because fees are cheap, but it only means that people aren't using the network. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really. But huge sell-off. I mean, from 4K there in January. Massive sell-off. Wallet in Telegram to list 50 tokens and launch yield program. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I've never really messed around with the Ton network much in Telegram. A little bit, but not much. As anyone else? I think it's got huge potential, hasn't it? It's got huge potential for sure. I think Ton is one to look at, really. Let's go and have a look at Ton. Because I was looking at Ton yesterday. So where is Ton? There it is. I was looking at Ton yesterday. If we zoom out to the daily chart. Oh, this is the Binance one, isn't it? Right, let me get rid of that. Hang on. I want to make sure I put it back in the right place. Let's get like the MEXC chart. Right, let's put that there. Right. So, the prices actually came in for a retest of these highs here. So, the price actually came in for a retest. As you can see, throughout 2020, well, late 2022 and then 2023. So, Tom was actually... It's interesting that Ton started going up before everything, didn't it, really, in 2022? But anyway, obviously found resistance here, then sold off, didn't it, into the summer. Went down to just $1 something. Wow, insane. Then came back up, resistance, obviously along here as well, just narrowly touching it. Then came into here, got above, and then held it as support, and then obviously blast off. Now let's turn Stonksy back off so you can see the green properly. So this is a key high time frame SR zone, really. Came back in yesterday for a touch and has obviously bounced. Now, it's interesting because if Bitcoin holds, then that could be like the macro test because Ton's been selling off for a while. Ton's been selling off pretty much before everything else. You know, it reached its high in the summer and then obviously sold off, got a pump up alongside the market, never went higher. Went back up to $7 though. And then has obviously sold off aggressively since. Now, this could either be, you know, the macro test for, you know, maybe coming back up here for a retest. I think up here, that's a huge daily supply zone, isn't it? So that would probably make a magnificent short opportunity potentially. But I think if we are to get one more flush, a $2 ton, you know, you've got the potential there for, you know, a good 2, 3, 4, 5x potentially if the market turns around. But I was looking at this yesterday. I think it's really interesting. But yeah, I think yeah, either way, you know, a bounce from here, that was odds on, wasn't it, for a bounce? If we push up into here, I think that's got good odds of a rejection. If we come into $2, then that should hold. Maybe it trades back in this range before launching a breakout again. But that's something I'll be watching for. President Trump's family is in talks to acquire a stake in Binance US. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. ICT, I have no idea. Vitalik bro fell off. He fell off a cliff, hasn't it? I heard that Bitcoin will go down to 73k, go up, but then it will go down to 30, 40k. Do you agree with this? When you say you heard, who did you hear that off, Emmy? Who did you hear that off? I mean, nothing's set in stone. Nothing's set in stone. Thing is, the only thing you should really consider is everything is possible. It's just how probable it is. So anything is possible. It's just how probable it is. So there's a couple of things, really. If we come down here for a test, obviously, and then it holds, the likelihood is, as long as we don't start breaking down back into this range, then we'll probably come up for an underside retest of this range eventually. How quick, I don't know. Maybe it comes up and chops around here again and then goes up. But we'll probably get an underside retest of there. Now, we probably wouldn't break through first time unless it had some serious momentum behind it. So then we probably maybe come back down somewhere and then maybe go for it. And then obviously we break back up and then we're targeting the highs then. That's one route. The second route is we sell off here and then there's no momentum to go for another test or break through first time or whatever. And then we come back here, maybe have another little bounce and then slam through. So there's definitely, there's two sides to what can happen for sure. Is in essence. Anything is possible. It's just how probable it is. But you can't, there's no point really looking at that. Just follow what the chart says. There's no point looking at, obviously we want to see a bounce around here somewhere. Definitely. But then looking at 30 to 40k, just approach it when it comes or when you think the market has topped out. So if we come up here and reject, then we just start looking at lower levels to either bounce back up from or obviously come down for a retest of here. If we break through here, then we're back in this range and then we'll start looking at the highs. Just one stage at a time. I have no doubt that lower levels will get tested. So I've just got everything marked out here. I have no doubt that some of these levels probably will get tested over, the next, a period of time in the future. Where, whether it be this one, maybe all of them, who knows? But yeah, just take it one step at a time for now. But what do you think is going to happen? Let me know what you think is going to happen. That's, something I'd be interested to hear. What is your personal opinion? We've got 7 minutes until US Open. Got 7 minutes until US Open, so we'll see what we've got going in 7 minutes. If we're going to get a spike of volatility or not, or maybe it's just going to be a bit of a lull day. Helen says we need 86k today and we are set for greatness. Do you think so? I think this will be a really hard challenge to overcome this. This is obviously where the CME gap is. And also where supply will come into the market. I think this would be a hard challenge personally. I do. Not a challenge that, it could easily be overcome, yeah. But I think it would be a bit of a challenge for the market. Personally, I'm looking to short this. I'm looking for 86,500 entry. And I'm looking to short it back down. Unless, obviously, it breaks above and takes me out, then that's fine too. I reckon a big push down to that 72k area, small pump. Then flash down below 72k to liquidate longs, then a huge pump. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, because what I think would be likely in this time frame is, so you would have a lot of people placing the bids here. So, some people might place the bids at 74k. Some people might place the bids at 73k, 72, 71. You know, you'll have people placing bids here, won't you? Ready for the retest. Now, what will happen is probably price will come down. Those bids will get filled. Then, yeah, maybe we get a push up. But then is it just going to give people it that easy? I think then, like you, James, probably a flush down, like a quick flash. You know, like one of them really fast moves that we see, and then, you know, the daily ends up with a big long lower wick. So I think something like this is probably plausible for like coming down into here. We bounce back up, then come down, take people out, people get scared, and then it closes the daily with a long lower wick around 72, 73, maybe even 74k. Then maybe we chop around a bit and then go back up. I think something like that. Would make sense to me anyway. It would make sense to me. But again, price needs to get there first, doesn't it? Price needs to get there first. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, yeah, like I said, I'm looking to short this. So I'm looking for a move into here. Get short for a drop back down. I've got my bid set. My ask set here. So it's just a waiting game now. Just a waiting game. But that's what I'm looking for. We'll see if it comes off or not. Right, we've got 3 minutes until open. Let's get everything loaded up. Let's get Stonksy back on here. Obviously, if you are wondering what this indicator is on the background as well, it is Stonksy. You get full indicator access, Discord access, and access to the trading bot as well. So you'll find that link as the second one in the description. If you want to know more about it, there's plenty of videos on the YouTube channel. If you click the link, there's obviously information on the website as well. But yeah, it'd be great to see you over in the Discord. And obviously, yeah, if you join the trading bot, then Stonksy trades for you. You don't have to do anything. Or we will just move sideways for a few weeks. That is also massively possible, isn't it? Because if we learned anything this cycle, it's that Bitcoin makes one volatile move and then just chops around, you know, for weeks, potentially months on end. So there is no, you know, there's no guarantee that we get another volatile move anytime soon. We could see just weeks of chop before we get a push up, push down, a push down before a push up before a push down. Yeah, we could see just a lull. That is entirely possible. Really bullish data comes out, we dump. Good news for future rate cuts too, and looking like Ukraine war may end very soon. Yeah, the thing is, any economic data that comes out now is just used as a little liquidity hunt, isn't it? The market just hunts liquidity. The market doesn't respond to data anymore. It does short term, like we saw yesterday with CPI. But in terms of like providing a sustained move, the market doesn't give it anymore. It's just literally a move, an excuse to liquidate people. So anyway, we're open. We're open for business. There we go. The US stock market is open and we are getting a dump straight away on the SPX. We are getting a dump straight away on the SPX. I was trying to figure out what price to buy Bitcoin at, but you're planning to short it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm right. That doesn't mean that I'm right or that price will go down further. Just stick with the best thing you can do is create your own plan and stick with it. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin, then, you know, we are like 30% down roughly from all-time high. So it's completely up to you. Doesn't mean that I'm right or you know, me looking to short it from a bit higher up downwards doesn't mean that that's right either. Did you catch the XRP news regarding? Yes, I did see that, Scottish. I did see that. Yeah, the Saudis are making moves, aren't they? The same people. I think that has bought a stake in Binance. Long term, longers are always right. Yeah. Long term, it's better to be a dumb bull than a smart bear, isn't it? Long term, because you zoom out and the trend is up. But there are times when you have to shift you have to shift your bias, and it is much smarter to short than long. Bitcoin is in an uptrend longer than it is in a downtrend. But when it's in a downtrend, it is very fierce and very aggressive. Goes down a lot easier than it goes up. Tantana, Montana, how are you doing, my friend? The Marine is here. Yes, how are you? Are you still a Link Marine, I'm guessing then, yeah? You still a Marine? Come on. Push up. Let's see what we got anyway. What did people vote for? So 57% thought up. So we'll see where we are in half an hour. Let me know in the chat anyway. What should we look at next? Easy, Dave. All the best. Yes, Kevin. How we doing, my friend? Great to see you. How are we doing? Long live Link, Davey, mate. Yes, you are. You're a Link bull, aren't you? You're a Link bull. That's for sure. Okay, we are dropping down now after a couple of minutes after the open. Wow, I am thirsty today. I'm thirsty. Make sure everyone drops a like on the stream now. Do make sure you drop a like. And make sure you sign up to BLOFIN. If you're looking to take any trades somewhere, you know, whether you're looking to buy spots, if you're looking to hold any stables on an exchange, or obviously if you're looking to futures trade, first link in the description, make sure you sign up. That's where we all do our trading over at Stonksy. It's where the Stonksy bot is hosted. And it's where I'm looking to short Bitcoin at $86,500 US dollars. I've already got my limit order in, so we'll see if that comes off or not. Total market 3, please. Sure. Right. Here is total 3. So here you go. Here you go. We've obviously came in for a retest of where price found resistance over here. Found support here. So we've retested that now. We did go 38% retracement. But we're still really yet to break the all-time high, aren't we? Still yet to break the all-time high from 2021. So in essence, Yeah, we either bounce here or I can see us coming into this region. So hold here or drop down another. Let's go from support there. Down another 20% or so. And then I think that would probably be the bottom. That would then retrace all the pump gains from the Trump election. Also, we could bounce from here. Now, if we bounce from here, instantly you just look at the chart and you can see that this area is key SR. So, yeah, probably got from around here up towards here before we hit resistance. So, this range here, if we drop below here, coming into here, and then that I think would mark the bottom. Did you explain your short? I can rewind if you did. I can just do it now. I'll just do it now. So literally, I'm planning to short if we got up here because this is where the CME gap is. So it's around 86,400. This is also where Bitcoin would come into supply. Enter in here. So I think this makes logical sense to put in a lower high here. You know, we come up to here. I think everyone will get. We're going for a retest of the range low. We close the CME gap. Supply will come in. Obviously, this is where price found local resistance before as well. And then I think we'd tailor off then. Just my opinion. Obviously could be wrong, but you know, I've got my invalidation in. I've got my stop loss set at 89k. So, you know, if we get there, it'll trigger. If I'm wrong, I'll get stopped out. If I'm right, I'll make a few pennies. And that's it. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have my camera on. There we go. Good girl, Bitcoin go down, says Abdullah Meg. You can't seem to catch a bid, can it? It can't seem to catch a bid. It'd be interesting to see what happens with SPX. If SPX has found a bottom and starts to go up, then Bitcoin will likely have a decent amount of relief. If SPX drops, which I believe the next level of interest would be around here, wouldn't it? Yeah. Around like 5.3 to 5.4, I think. Yeah, around here. So, yeah, if we drop down there, then obviously Bitcoin will get another beating. If we don't, then Bitcoin will likely have a lot of relief to pump. So it's just a waiting game. That's the thing. And as you can see here, from the zone that we've been looking at, you know, the past couple of days on stream, just persistent rejection. Price came up into here and rejected again. So price just can't get above 84k. It's just a real roadblock for it at the moment. It just can't seem to get above it. BTC is not following SPX fully. Not fully, but still quite close. Still quite close. If you go back and notice, pretty much the past couple of days, and obviously on this downtrend, the last leg of this downtrend anyway on SPX, it's followed it very quite closely. It may not be a mirror image at the moment, but it is still very close. Just in, Binance founder CZ is urging President Trump's administration to grant him a pardon. Oh, okay. Okay. That probably happens, doesn't it, to be fair? That probably happens, you'd imagine. Cheers, Dave. Plug in no CME gaps. I think there's one at 21k. Mate, there's them everywhere. Let's go and have a look. But there's one at like 9k. There is one at 21k or 20k, something like that, yeah. Let's go and see. There's obviously one to the upside. here. I don't know why it doesn't. It shows it weirdly on the daily. Like if you look on the daily, it says it closed out at 87,255, but you go to the hourly and it clearly closed out at 86,420. So yeah, it's weird how it puts that together. But anyway, obviously we closed this out to the downside here. I don't think so anyway that we have any open in this range down here. I don't think. We have any open in this range. No, we don't. That one closed. What a buy that was. Closing that CME gap. Yeah, it doesn't. Where is that one's not open? This one got closed. No, that one got closed there at 20k. Oh, it's this one. This one here. Yeah. So, but price does leave them open. Price does just leave them open as bait. What a time that was as well. What a time to be alive that was. But there's loads of them. I'm sure there's one at 9k. Is this it? Yeah, one here. Right there. Open from... It filled a little bit of it. Filled a tiny bit of it, but not fully. So yeah, there's but yeah, obviously, yeah, that's the closest one in terms of to the downside. Apart from that, there's not any open, to my knowledge. Let's go and see what Bitcoin's doing anyway. Oh yeah, we are getting strong rejection from the upside, aren't we? On any attempt to push up. Dave, do you know if TMG has given away the Bruce Wayne Rolex yet? To my knowledge, he's not, no, because I don't think he's streamed, has he? But I think he is getting back to streaming this week. Don't hold me to it, but I think he is. But I don't think he's giving away the Rolex. I don't think so, no. I think he said he was doing it on his first stream back, and he's not streamed yet, so... Yeah, I don't think so, mate. Do make sure you all drop a like on the stream, though. And obviously click those links in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN and sign up to Stonksy. But yeah, nothing really much going on, is there, in the market? There's nothing much going on in the market at the moment. Obviously, we standard to have a cool down like this after you get such a big drop on Bitcoin and volatility. But which way is it going to go? And as you can see here, we got SPX dropping again. So the correlation is still there. Bitcoin is still feeling the pressure. Albeit, it's probably not really dropped that much relative to how much SPX has dropped the past couple of months. You know, the past 2 months or so. Really, Bitcoin has probably held up well, to be honest, considering the fall off on SPX. But yeah, XRP is pumping. I'm guessing this is still getting momentum from that news, I imagine. I imagine that's still getting momentum from that news. Do you have your YouTube space every day at this time? Yes. So currently, because of the timing of US Open, I'm live 12:30 until 2:30 UTC time every day. So I do 2 hours, 2 hour streams, or just over 2 hours. Yesterday ended up about 2.5 hours. Now that will change slightly around when the clocks change again in a couple of weeks. at the moment, yeah, it's 12:30 until 2:30 UTC time. Then I'll let everyone know what time it's changing to, because I just tailor it around US Open, an hour before US Open, an hour afterwards. So obviously when the clocks change, just have to adjust the timings a little bit. But yeah, at the moment, and that's Monday to Friday, and then I do go live for an hour on a Sunday evening, normally around 7 o'clock. So yeah, Monday to Friday, 2 hour, or well, just over 2 hour streams, and then I do go live for an hour on a Sunday evening too. Oh, sorry, just getting another little drink. Right. I suspect. I mean, this candle just looks ripe for the taking, doesn't it? It looks ripe for the taking, that. If we go and have a look at the liquidity heat maps. Ooh. Tell you what, what's everyone doing tonight? Or what's your plans for over the weekend? I know it's only Thursday, but this is when you get planning, isn't it? What's everyone's plans tonight? What have you got going on? Or what have you got planned tomorrow or for over the weekend? Let me know. I'm going out for a little bite to eat tonight. So yeah, as you can see, we'll be able to notice on the chart anyway. But you can see there's a build-up of liquidity above where price is finding resistance at the moment. Up here. Let's have a look at the 1 week. So yeah, same story. Obviously, above all these wicks where price is being suppressed, there's liquidity. And then you can see there's liquidity coming in right above this supply zone here. And yeah, nothing really much has changed in terms of the liquidity heat map. John Wick Marathon at a lodge spa. Oh, okay. Oh, at a spa lodge. Okay, Scotty. Okay, very nice. So what is a John Wick Marathon? Oh, sorry. Just got onto it. You're watching all of them. Yeah, okay. I don't know why for a second then I thought it would be like a kind of like a Tough Mudder sort of thing, where you'd be going to do like some mad trail run, going through like water and hiking and all sorts. But yeah, very nice, mate. Spa lodge. Oh, love it. Are you going to be getting any treatments, or are you going to be using a hot tub or anything nice like that? Oh, you're not planning on getting one of them naughty massages? Or are you? Boiled chicken and chips tonight, says Scottish Crypto. Oh, standard, isn't it? Standard. Boiled chicken and chips. Wow. I assume ICT will be very jealous of you, Scottish. He might even turn up at your house as soon as he hears boiled chicken. Lol. Hot tub on the balcony. Might use the gym, but will be using the bar. Very nice, mate. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I love them types of breaks, mate. Them types of breaks are amazing, aren't they? Nice weekend away. Like nice lodge or something. Hot tub. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Well, I'm jealous. Enjoy. Sabre Crypto says, sorry I'm late. I was over at CSE Plus AMA. Thank you very much for coming straight over, mate. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You've still got me for another 40 minutes or so, so yeah. You've not missed it all. We're not really getting much on the market, are we, either? We're not really getting much. I've had a sell-off into US Open, but I was just saying, like, this area here, I think I've got it marked out on this chart, yeah. This area is proving to be really tricky for Bitcoin. Can't really break above 84k. What are you planning out? Save. What are you planning out? I was hoping for a push into here to get short on it. So I was hoping for a push into here to then get short and target it back down. But at the moment, it doesn't look like the market is going to give that as an opportunity. So maybe. I think yesterday's low is looking prime, isn't it? This is looking prime for the taking, this. Nice juicy amount of liquidity below here, no doubt. Then you've got this here as well. And then you got the local low. I was hoping for up. I've now got a long set for about 81k. Okay, mate. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could definitely see it sort of doing something like this. You could definitely see it sweeping this wick and then going up, couldn't you? It's just a shame that it couldn't get a push into here today. What's Stonksy saying for the 1 hour on Bitcoin? This is it. So at the moment, obviously, we had the drop down from 86k. It then closed the red, went into a little bit of a green. I think it would have closed in marginal profit, that, yeah, from where it closed over here, I think. Then we had a 1 hour of red background. And then, yeah, we're currently in a no trade zone. So currently there's no indication on it. Just when you get chopped like this on Bitcoin, difficult, isn't it? But yeah, we are sinking to the downside, that's for sure. And there you go. Here's the correlation with SPX. So as you can see, SPX is just dumping for the past half an hour on open. Just the hourly candle is just down. So Bitcoin is still feeling the heat from SPX, no doubt. Just a game of patience, isn't it? Just a game of patience. Do-do-do. Does anyone want to give me anything to look at? Let me know. I mean, we can flick through. Let's flick through and have a look at some charts. Obviously, we've got ETH. Most of them, the thing is, with the current market, most of them will look exactly the same as yesterday, but we'll flick through anyway. Obviously, ETH is just still looking like death, isn't it? I'm thinking one last push down for ETH into 1500, and then that should mark the bottom, which is something we've been looking at, isn't it, for the past week or two. Just look, it looks like it's just hanging on, isn't it, for dear life? But that should flush people out. XRP maybe looking like it's topped out on this move. As you can see here, oh, that would have been a nice short, wouldn't it? Come right into supply there. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I wasn't paying attention to where it had come into. Oh, bless me. Oh, I apologise about that. I hope I'm not getting a cold. Solana again is dipping around. This is its key major daily pivot point here. BNB had that wild candle. I'm guessing. Oh, so now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. This candle would have been from the Trump news that the Trump family are looking to buy a stake in Binance US. So that's what that candle was. That makes sense now. Got Doge looking like it's rolling. Everything's looking like it's just going to roll over, isn't it? Everything's just been chugging along like staircase up, elevator down, maybe. ADA, again, looking like it's just holding on, isn't it? It's just trying to hold on to this past few days of support that it's built. but again, could quickly go down. TRX is turning back up. Obviously, we was looking at this yesterday. It came into high time frame support, which looks like it's held. Link, again, is another one, potentially looking like it's going to roll over. I think $10 on Link would be a fantastic opportunity. AVAX didn't quite get there, did it? This is, again, key high time frame pivot point, $20. Again, built up. And then this, a lot of them look like staircase up, elevator down, don't they? But again, doesn't mean it's going to happen. Sui, rejected from the key point. Again, is selling off. Everything's looking exactly the same, isn't it? Litecoin, Ton. Again, Ton, we covered it before. This is high time frame retest. Bounced so far, but if the market drags it down, I think $2 is, you know, if we can get $2 on that, another 25% or so, that I would be a buyer of Ton at $2 for sure. H-bar, not really any interest, but again, these are the zones we've looked at on stream. Hype is just dropping further and further below. So Hype, you want to be really careful of. You don't want to be trying to catch the knife on this, because below this $12 level, there's literally no price action at all. So you just got to wait for it to do something like this potentially. Again, this is not drawn to scale either. You know, this could happen down here, up here, wherever. But you just want to kind of wait. And you want to wait for the market to steady off as well. You want to maybe wait for Bitcoin to give the signal on something like this, because again, because it's fallen into no man's land and uncharted territory, it could just slip down, and then you want to wait for it to form that base before it goes, okay, bang, let's go. DOT is interesting because this is cycle lows on DOT. These are cycle lows. So, yeah, it really needs to hold around here. Maybe there's another level below, but not much. OM, you don't want to bet against this. This is one ticker, in my opinion, you just never touch because of its irrational price action. Well, I mean, for the long side, you will have done pretty well long in it, yeah. For the short side, you can just get blew out in an instant. Ondo, high time frame key level. Got another level to the downside we've looked at previously. So, yeah, there's loads going on. If we look at ones like, again, ZRO, right? So this is a perfect example, right? For when we're looking at hype, right? For when we're looking at hype, you come over to something like ZRO, and this is exactly what you look at. So as you can see, ZRO launched, sold off, and then obviously then went on its run, then ranged here, and then went higher and stuff like that. But as you can see, once it came down to its last level of support here, it held and then broke below. And then ever since, it's just been going down and down and down and down. Now, if you look at that, it's now coming in, obviously filling in its launch candle. But you just don't know where it's going to stop because there's no price history. Now, if you look at hype, exact same thing. It's now broke below here where obviously demand came in post-launch. And now there's just nothing. So you just need to wait. I mean, maybe it even goes down to the bottom of its launch candle. Who knows? SLF is having another good go, isn't it? Again, I mean, once it breaks this key SR here, it's got potentially maybe one more to go. Maybe. I mean, that's not even that much higher, is it? But maybe just one more to go. And then that should have potentially a serious run on its hands. But yeah, then you got obviously the new launches like Pi, Kato. So yeah, that's where we're at. What are we doing on Bitcoin? Yeah, so here we go. So we are dropping down fast. Now towards this this level here. I've got no interest in long in it. Look at SPX again. You know, just they are still they're very closely tied. We want to see SPX bottom before we look for serious relief on Bitcoin. So yeah. Did you see the video leak of Van Dijk speaking to the Paris PSG director? Hope he stays at Liverpool. Yeah, I did see that, but that's pretty normal, isn't it? I think that's pretty. I think it's only for the fact he's out of contract in the summer, supposedly. Anyway, I think him and Salah have probably signed behind closed doors, and they're just keeping it unannounced. But I think it's pretty normal, isn't it, for the players to speak to opposition managers or chairman or whatever. But yeah, it's just for the fact he's out of contract. It's caused a bit of a stir. Jason Casper drew out a diamond pattern on XRP and could break down pretty soon. Think that was a daily chat. Yeah, I'm familiar with the diamond pattern. I just personally like to focus on horizontal levels, but I know what you mean. Yeah, diamond patterns, they can be useful. But for me, it's just all about it breaking below that $2 level on the horizontal. I'm just going to have to go to the toilet quickly. So don't go anywhere. But I'll be back in a second and we'll watch whatever happens to Bitcoin in the next half an hour. But yeah, I won't be a second. If you haven't already, drop a like on the stream, subscribe, and take your time to sign up to BLOFIN or Stonksy while I'm gone. Right, I'm back. Hello. James has put on the TMG tune in the background. What, this one? This. I think this is more likely to drive people away than get them to stay, James. I don't know. What do you think? I have this on it in the intro, don't I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You can't hear it. Can you not hear it in the background? What about now? It should be. Maybe you just couldn't hear it in the background. I don't know. No. Can anyone else hear it? Adam Russell says it's annoying. Yeah. I thought it might be more annoying for people than... Vote. Does it stay on or not? Let me know in the chat. Do you want it to stay on or go off? Or do we have it? Do we have it on or off? Let me know. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Who made it? It's the Wii shopping cart music. So the Nintendo Wii on the shop, I believe, is that it's the tune from that. Needs to be remixed by David Guetta. Okay. You'll have to let me know in the. Let me know. Can you still hear it now? You should still. I've just turned it down. I've left it on, but I've turned it down in the background. Let me know if you can still hear it anyway. Bam, 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 bam. Anyway, what are we looking at? Let's go and have a look at some more news stories. USDC and USDT stablecoins are a store of value in Latin America. Bybit's CEO on brutal 4 million hyperliquid loss, lower leverage as positions grow. Let's see this. Bybit CEO Ben Zhao commented on a recent $4 million loss suffered by decentralized exchange Hyperliquid due to an Ether whale's high leverage trade, noting that centralized exchanges face similar challenges. Yeah, do you remember seeing this? The whale. He used 50x leverage to turn 10 million into, yeah, using... So what happened was this user had unrealized P&L withdrew, which lowered their margin and was liquidated. They ended up with 1.8 million in P&L. Hyperliquid lost 4 million. Over the past 24 hours, HLP's all-time P&L remains at 60 million. As a reminder, HLP is not a risk-free strategy. Max leverage will be updated for Bitcoin and ETH to 40x and 25x respectively to increase maintenance margin requirements for larger positions. Interesting. I've never personally used Hyperliquid yet. Has anyone used Hyperliquid in terms of the actual DEX? I don't think people like this. People seem to be leaving. People seem to be leaving because of the Wii shopping cart music. Any other interesting news stories? How to buy Bitcoin with a credit card? Jesus. Crypto founders report deluge of North Korean fake Zoom hacking attempts. Lazarus Group sends 400 ETH to Tornado Cash, deploys new malware. Interesting. USDT activity hits 6-month high. Yeah, I think we are maybe coming into a position, aren't we, where people, you know, the bigger traders of the market may be in a position to start stepping into the market soon. I still think if I was a high position trader, you know, people that could move the market, I would still want this last liquidation, because something say with crypto was saying on the stream yesterday is we've still not seen like a liquidation candle, have we? Even on this downside move, it was very controlled, come down. I mean, from that candle, from it opening to the bottom was like $600-700. Again, here we've not seen a liquidation candle. We want, like, ideally, we'd have a big liquidation event to scare people and then reset the market, kind of. Rubbish, lol. Well, I can leave the Wii shopping cart music on if you want. That's what you want on. That's what will stay on then, James. There you go. Your wish is being granted. Your wish is being granted, my friend. Is it on Spotify? I'll stream it. I don't know. I just typed it in. I think I got it off like Pixabay or something like that. I can't remember where I got it from. I could just send you it if you want. If you want the tune, I could just send you it. if you really want it. But yeah, I mean, not really much. What's SPX doing now? So it's coming back. It's bouncing, obviously, back at its lows, isn't it? SPX. Bouncing down here. Let's see what the Mag 7's doing. Oh, okay. So getting a bit of a sell-off now. Nvidia's down a little bit. Apple's down 1%. Meta's down 3.4%. Is there any news? I don't know. Maybe these news stories have affected it. I don't know. But it's down 3.5%. Microsoft down a little bit. Amazon down 2%. Oh, Tesla down 5%. Google down 2.5%. So yeah, the Mag 7. Some of them are getting pretty bashed today. Mate, do ping it on Discord. So catchy. I'll ping it to you, mate. I will. I'll send it to you after the stream. Don't worry. I'll send it over to you. Let me know what you guys want me to look at next, though. What should we look at? We can look at anything you want. I mean, obviously, we've covered the market. We've covered all altcoins that we have on the list. Everything's looking very similar to yesterday, aren't they? Or, you know, pretty much just waiting for Bitcoin to move. And Bitcoin's not doing anything in a rush, that's for sure. Like we've been accustomed to anyway. What are the total charts doing? Should we have a look at the total charts? Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. So let's make this into white. So, yeah, I mean, it's similar, isn't it? It's pretty much the exact same as total 3 that we were looking at. Are we going to retrade? And this would line up with coming back in towards 69k on Bitcoin, pretty much. Again, it's the origin of the move, isn't it? It's the origin of the breakout. Now, when you look at it like that, we're just getting distribution a lot faster, aren't we? Here took ages. We're just having it a lot faster. Because here, we went from top to bottom, 37%. Here from top. Here from top to now, we've gone 29. But that would, again, bring it in towards the same kind of level, wouldn't it? In terms of retracement. So I think it's just a game of being patient, isn't it? Waiting for upside or downside again. Gold. Oh, gold's going to new highs, actually. Gold is about to break its all-time high. Maybe. So just over $3 away from breaking its all-time high. Oh yeah, a little surge on gold. Now, what would be interesting on here is, let's mark it out, and we'll come back to this tomorrow, or obviously whenever. So there, obviously, it's all-time highs, that spike, but this is where it's found resistance, obviously here, and then retest again. It'd be interesting if this is a UTAD, so up thrust after distribution. So obviously, it looks like it's been in a distribution phase for just over a month. It will be interesting if this comes up, just pops above, then obviously back below is your short trigger. And then that potentially is the UTAD, and then maybe that is gold topped out then. But we need to obviously see. I didn't realize it was so close. It's about to smash through though, isn't it? About to smash through. The all-time high is there, yeah. So a couple of dollars away. Bitcoin's trying to launch a bit of a recovery, and again, we go over to SPX. What's it doing? Full recovery on that hourly candle. So yeah, at the moment, pretty much SPX up, down, Bitcoin up, down. Just following along for the ride. Well, yeah, let me know what you guys would like me to look at. We've got 15 minutes left. Should we do a little roundup of what we've been looking at? So, yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, obviously, we are struggling at this resistance zone here. Price can't seem to break above $84,000, which is leading to, obviously, a sell-off back in towards where it's been consolidating around this area the past few days. ETH is pretty much doing the same. Not getting any momentum, waiting for the green light from Bitcoin. But ETH Bitcoin did slump to nearly a 5-year low yesterday. So still no individual momentum on ETH. Still chopping around here. And we do have the key levels waiting on ETH as well. So it's all about a trigger. At the moment, we're kind of in no man's land. Obviously, a reclaim of 2,100 on the daily would give a more bullish outlook. Perhaps a retest of 1,750 or a final drop down towards the 1,500s. It's all on the cards and just waiting for whatever comes. XRP's had a good day today after the news of investment from the Middle East. Obviously, good pump today, but it came into supply at the moment, which, as you can see on the past 2 hourly candles, it's rejected off. But it looks like it's going to go and try and pierce it again. So if it gets above here, then yeah, we could be looking back towards 250-ish as long as it can clear this zone here. Sol is still chopping around its daily pivot point as well, 125. Very, very important for Sol on the daily. Obviously, to the downside, we've got 112 where it bounced earlier this week. Got $100, obviously being a nice psychological round number. And then that elusive $80 price point. Again, all dependent on what happens to Bitcoin over the coming weeks, depending on where it goes. BNB is on the surge today, up 4%. Again, on the news that the Trump family, whether it be from World Liberty Finance or them individually, I'm not sure, launching a bid to acquire a stake in Binance US. So that is very interesting. Obviously, Doge has made a nice recovery from earlier in the week, but again, just chopping around at the same levels from yesterday. ADA, same thing. TRX has bounced nicely. This is a daily support zone that we was looking at yesterday, seeing if it was going to hold, and held. It has, and is now looking to push back to the upside. But again, as you can see on everything that we're looking at, Stonksy is still red on a lot of them after calling a superb drop down. Link, again, is still chopping around the $13 region, but is above that key high time frame level that we've been looking at. And as you can see, lower time frame, it has been respecting this. So yeah, quite key. Again, for Link, just waiting for Bitcoin's next move. Is it going to go up to reclaim $15, or maybe is a drop to $10 on the cards? AVAX is one that has witnessed more strength than the rest. Obviously pushing up very nicely from tagging $15 earlier in the week. Currently in a green background as well and pushing up. But yeah, reclaiming that $20 level on the daily is vital. Until then, remains in no man's land. Levels below to watch out for, level above. Sui, again, needs to reclaim this on the daily. Level to the downside in the event that we get another drop. And that is pretty much it. Obviously, XLM's having a really good day today, up nearly 12%. Few nice hourly candles came out of that red background as well after the drop. And yeah, the Magnificent 7 are taking a bit of heat, some of them. Tesla down 3%, but some of them have recovered. Meta down 2.5%. Again, a bit of buying absorption there on them candles for them. But that's pretty much where we're at. Overall, we're just waiting on Bitcoin to break above $84,000. Break above $84,000, we then move in towards the CME gap, and where price will have a battle on its hands as it comes into supply. To the downside, perhaps we sweep the Wednesday low, maybe even the Tuesday low. They've got wicks looking like the prime for taking out at some point. But yeah, until then, it's just a waiting game, isn't it? Break above $84,000, then we've got new opportunities on the cards. Sweep a few of these levels, and again, opportunities on the cards. Until then, consolidation, sideways PA, but you can always take advantage of it using Stonksy and using a lower time frame, such as the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Again, as you can see here, plenty of opportunity if you're a scalper to get in some of these nice lower time frame trades. But that's currently where we're at anyway. Anyone got anything that they would like me to run through or do before we finish up the stream? Let me know. Make sure you are liked. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream. Subscribe. And yeah, if you aren't signed up to BLOFIN yet, do click that first link in the description. I'll put it in the chat now as well, so it's a bit easier for you to access. It's where I am looking. Well, it's where I've got my limit short on Bitcoin. We'll see if it hits or not. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. And yeah, obviously sign up to Stonksy if you're not. You get full indicator access to the Discord server, and obviously you get onboarded to the trading bot as well, which caught this really nice drop on Bitcoin last week into this week, down from 86,000. So yeah, full access over on the trading bot as well. So plenty of value in there for you. And we already are working on the next developments. Some really exciting stuff coming out as well in terms of the next upgraded features for the indicator itself, but also what's coming next for the bot. New strategies, new implementations. Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting couple of months for sure regarding the trading bot. Cheers, Dave. I'm off for client apps. See ya. Thank you very much, James. Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for joining. And that goes for everyone else as well. Big thank you for joining today. I appreciate it. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll obviously be back tomorrow for Friday's stream to see where we are in the market and any changes we've got for us to look at. Until then, peace out, and I'll see some of you in the Discord who are in there. If not, sign up to Stonksy, get yourself in there, and that's all for today. Big thank you and goodbye.